I need to put a timer on the screen again. I used to have. Hey folks. Right, so I'm gonna quickly get in it. I'm gonna get some block there on my glass cannon. I'm gonna have to do merge. Usually I'd make sure I'm not making any mistakes, but pretty sure this early on, not making many. Right, so leave that there. I didn't realize people were saying about the 25. Where is it? Hit the same enemy with 25 smart missiles. I didn't realize this was a thing this time because I've not had any issues with it, but that's because I have the where is it? Missile barrage. So I basically fire a ton of missiles, generally hit the same. Again, if I do that on like tier 20, where enemies don't die, it's more than guaranteed all hits. So as this is a tournament stream, I'm obviously going to be ending this run here. Now I'm ending the run early, sucks, but ain't body, ain't body got no time. Ain't nobody got time for finishing a full farming run. I'd run out of time to run my tournament. So usually I just go, let's go into a tournament run and forget it. Unfortunately, that's not going to be the case. So we need almost put enemy balance in cash and free up. Unfortunately, I bought the wrong thing. I was going to buy Area of Effect, but instead I bought um, Bitcoin because I am focusing on getting Econ. Um, I need to do a couple of notes before we do run because usually I leave my labs in, but if I change my labs out for cheap labs, that's actually billions. And that's 100Q that I could be using. And that's also billions. 107Q. Hey, Mash. I've got a really nice bracket, so I'm hoping. Thank you for the look. Have you joined yours yet? Or I'm tempted to. Like these are just throwaway ones for now, so we'll go back to what I am researching. But I don't want to put things that health the cheap one, which I do need to do anyway, so I might as well get a little bit of time for it. And defense. Just resup 10th. Nice. I have the potential to get 10th as well. See, 121Q that I can use now. That I've just freed up there. These. It's ultimate weapon. Is it ultimate weapon? The only thing is, I respec and got rid of a lot of my damage, so I may struggle. Um, look, that's not where we wanted to be. Here. So enemy attack speed can hurt us. Ultimate weapon durations. So basic ultimate again. Yeah. So I'm in quite a soft bracket. Ideally, I could beat 7th, but we have. Oh, hang on. Yeah, so we've got one person that's definitely going to overtake me. There's supposed to be two, but it doesn't look like one of them's run. But they have run, but they've not got a high, so I think they're still running. We'll just see how it goes. Yeah, I have a chance to get really good today if I could get into that 7th slot. That'll end up 8th, so we have some potential. So I want to spend 121Q. Question is where? Just need to make some notes. Half tempted to do a respec because there is a lot in point, but I won't do a respec I'll save some of my gems. I'll only respec once. Uh, that's 1, 2, 3. So, what should I put the 121Q in? Yeah, I've got quite a soft bracket. That's why I'm liking joining at the time that I posted beforehand on to my members where I'm trying to join. The only problem is, as I said, it is like 1 a.m. local time. It's a bit of a nightmare, but worth it for the soft bracket. Right, so saving gems. Do I increase my health and health regen, or do I go for like 2 levels and enemy level skip plus? I mean, I'm slowly pushing this up anyway, but also that's something as well. I can't really show it off because my screen's not working properly. I think I can if I. Yeah, there we go. So I will quickly just say thank you to my members. Really appreciate your support. You can see the list of members here. If I get 2 more members by the end of June, I'll be doing a 2 stone pack of giveaway for June. And then, yeah, so all into regen or just most of it into regen? Regen is getting expensive. We'll just see how I do. I think I'll pump it all into regen. I might do a respec. All, yeah. My regen is pretty high though. And then I can actually pump up my health and wall health a little bit. I got one shot 2 tournaments ago, but I think that was just because of the battle conditions. But then I did have some other stuff going for me. Yeah, so that's correct. Cards are correct. Right, so I need to put this as the assist because we need G-Comp as primary. I think over 1,000 should do. Then we need this is the assist. So this can go as primary. Then yes, I need to change shockwave. I think that's everything. Because attack chip. Oh, actually, that is can bring my attack chip down a little bit more. So that's everything. These baby accounts are also ready to go. Oh yeah, I've also set up a. Oh, so it has the V3S. I'm doing anything about that. Hoping it had the full proper name, but it's showing the channel name rather than the S.B. Oh well, that's my bot, Saber. So before we start our tournament, I'm going to run the LD advert.
Whether you're a hardcore mobile gamer or just trying to automate your workflow, you know that running games on your phone 24/7 is a recipe for melted battery. If you're playing the tower, you know the struggle. To get those high wave counts to farm coins efficiently, your screen has to stay on for hours. That's where LD Cloud comes in. It's a premier cloud-based Android system that's a total game changer. While there are other options out there, LD is in a league of its own. Based on extensive user feedback, it offers significantly better stability and smoother performance, and I myself can attest to that. That means no more worrying about the game crashing mid-run because your phone overheated or you forgot to put it on charge. The PC version is incredibly comprehensive, giving you a desktop-level interface to manage your game, plus LDCloud supports full IP proxy binding. But the best part for the tower players, it's set it and forget it solution. Your Cloud Phone stays running even when the LDCloud app is closed or your internet is off. Your tower keeps farming whilst you're asleep, it runs 24/7. Want to test different builds? You can run as many devices as you need simultaneously, level up multiple accounts at once without breaking a sweat or your hardware. Ready to stop killing your battery? Use the link in the description or the pinned comment to register today. You can get 6 hours of full access for just 10 cents, and you can get 50% off your first month, whichever device you choose to use. So stop burning out your phone and start gaming smarter. Download LD Cloud at the link below and take your tower to the cloud. Thank you LD Cloud for your support, and now back to the video.
Not gonna lie, I forgot how long that advert is. I need to actually make a quick edit, so just bear with me. I can change the speed. I'm gonna put it to like 5, so it's kind of sped up, but not fully. Everything still sounds. So I just wanted to quickly show this off. It's not going to show off properly. So put that there. Good thing that it's 3D printed and it's solid. I was just going to show that. Started looking into doing a merch store just because, different ways for people to. Oh, my mic screwed up. Oh, it really is.
There we go. Is that better? Oh, and that's just changed. My music just changed when I changed that as well. Is that working now? Yeah, brilliant. So what I was saying is this is something I 3D printed, and it is a case of it's a commission for someone. They basically asked for me to print something for them to hold the darts in, and they wanted it to say Guinness on it. I know technically a copyright infringement, but it's just like a personal project for someone else. And I was just saying that if people wanted 3D printing, I'm going to look into doing that potentially, especially for my channel. I might be able to print a few things. But it is a case of sorry, my music is way too loud since I fixed my mic for some reason. But now it's too quiet for you guys. There we go, that should be right. The advert messed something up. I'm gonna double check. Some settings. Yeah, that's fine. Right, so without further ado though, I will get into this. I also started sorting out a merch store, looking for other ways that people can support me but get something back out of it. So let's see how we do. We've got that going. Then this one wants max recovery. I forgot to spend my coins on my other accounts. And then this one wants to be here. Yeah, well, you say that. The merch, like, if it was 3D printed merch, it would be expensive. Because I use Streamlabs, the Streamlabs store, actually America. So it would actually not be so bad in theory. I said actually too many times there. But the only downside is it said like $25 for a shirt, and I get like $5 to myself. So it's like not that great. But it's an option. I was thinking of having like obviously my logo for one option, but also I could have the emojis of my cats uh, uh, for them. So it's something that I'm looking at. I'm basically just looking at making more of a brand rather than just a channel, you know? I'm also looking at potentially expanding from the tower into other games as well. Another game reached out to me that's similar to the tower, and offered me content creator without me even making any content for them yet. So that's something that I'm gonna potentially look into. I also had VS Phone reach out to me and offer um, basically a sponsorship for my channel as well. So, but what I'm really looking forwards to is potentially getting content creator for the tower itself. That's what I would like, but there's no word on it yet. It's end of June, beginning of July is what Sam said. So we'll see. But if things keep going in this direction, it's like high potential that I can actually do this more. Because this thing, like the amount that I do right now is with a full-time job. If I could get this take off more, then I could potentially move away from having a full-time job and put more time into my YouTube channel. Be able to stream more. It also means I could do other games as well, obviously, because other games. I mean, I could stream the tower more as well, in theory. I need to pay attention here as well, because I need to end interest print at 540. I just realized something that's going to be really annoying though as well. I will be very surprised if at any point I can change my cards out because of Basic Ultimate. 12.5 trillion on my health regen as well. Impressive. Oh, I forgot. I have summon, don't I? I didn't have summon last time. I took it out. I meant to take it out. It's not really been helping me that much. I was just thinking summon should in theory get me more health because there's more enemies for my death waves to proc on. Also, can I just say, trying to save up for these last few card slots is painful. I really want to spend my gems, but I know I can't. I know I worked it out to be 540, but I am tempted to drop out 530 just to give myself a little bit more wiggle room. See how quickly I max that out though. So now, still got bosses in there. Oh, okay. Basic bosses don't count, I guess. So now we need to put wave skip in. You kill the boss, please. Right, now... Death Ray, I think, is the other one. Okay, basic bosses do count. The must have just died when I went to change it. Come on. There we go. I don't think there's really anything else that would be usable. Fortress, kind of. Let's not die. I didn't get my health. Fine. It's only my small AI tower anyway. Really not keep that there, just in case. The enemy health level skips will go up at least. I mean, my enemy attack level skips is almost gone now anyway, so yeah, it wouldn't have been worth putting it into that. I'm also happy that like I can now intro sprint through a good section of the tier, save time. So we're staying now. I mean, we're already at the point where we get keys. There's only one person that can knock me down. Doesn't run. Just don't know if 7th is obtainable, honestly. Or technically 8th. I'd like to think it is. And I think it may have been 111 that hadn't ran. The right amount of waves. Yeah, it looks like they've done their run. Yeah, okay. I should still get up to 12 times for when the first fleet comes in. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I was just thinking. Did I mention that I made that Guinness thing in Tinkercad myself? So yeah, I can actually make 3D models now for printing, which I also printed a little holder for my TV remote. That looks like a cloud. Nerdy, but I enjoy it. Also, I use a Elegoo Centauri Carbon 1, and I know a lot of people will probably say Elegoo's horrible, and that doesn't matter. I enjoy using the printers. That's all that matters to me. They recently announced that they are making it multicolor, so I'm getting the multicolor upgrade for it, which is awesome. Like, I don't have to buy a whole new printer to get multicolor. It only cost me £38, which is I think is like $55. So I'll take that. I have to wait until October for the part to ship though to the UK, so sucks, but I'll get it eventually. Let's claim. Let's not. I should really turn that off. Whilst doing tournament run, not as stats and toggles. Cinematic on idle. Going this way. Fine. Can't afford to buy anything there. Yeah, that's all done. That's 4. Technically, I can claim a couple. Fine. Oh, also, I know I shouldn't because technically this is still valid, but it annoys me having non-finished runs in this list, so I always delete them. As you can see, since my update yesterday, my Econ is still continuing on an upward path, like almost every single run. It's great. I also managed to get an 8,577 wave out of nowhere. Don't know why. Yeah, getting 38k Q for a run is really nice. Yeah, we should be fine. I think this is actually going up much quicker with having summon after all. I don't think summon can use basic ultimates. From what I've read beforehand, it can't, but I'll pay attention next time summon activates, which shouldn't be too long. Hard to see, honestly, like with all the mess. Here we go. So this is the summon. No bosses came from that summon. And then another summon should be spawning any second. Oh, it was already going. I didn't. There we go. New summon. No bosses coming from here. That could have been a boss that came from there, or it may have just accidentally come through. Hey, that angry Brit. Yes, you are looking at 4 different accounts because you know it's just too easy to have one account. From summon, so that could screw me over. May have to do a second run without summon on. I'm throwing extra bosses at myself right now. I'm half tempted to end the run now because that could definitely screw me over. You know what? And I'm gonna have to pay like 10 gems to run again. Yeah, I'll have to surrender to be able to take the chip off, won't I? I will put ally in. This is better than nothing. It's annoying, but good to know. Oh shit, no. No, 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 no. Please say there's no boss. That was almost a mess. But it was pointless continuing my run with Summon Chip. I was just going to have a worse run. I swear they said ultimates wouldn't spawn from the Summon Chip. But I was getting bosses come out the Summon Chip. Although this... what is going on there? That is a lot of bosses. At least they're squishy, though. They're actually getting destroyed. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to move it whilst there's any bosses active. I just remember later on I need to move my orb lying out. Kill that boss. There's another one in. I managed to change my cards before whilst in the intro sprint. Pretty sure. Or maybe I just ended my intro sprint. Yeah, it's very unlikely to do it whilst in the intro sprint. I can't believe I did that. Wasted so much time because summon shit. Yeah, no, I'm not going to get that lucky. I'm assuming my chat's still working, but it's just not showing things. Also, I know my chat on the side of my screen is up. If I open LDCloud on my PC, I just get a black screen. Ooh, no errors whatsoever, just black screen. Right, I won't be able to show it off on my screen, I don't think. But you should be able to click settings on the device, or hang on, do you even get? Do you get? Yeah, it's going to look a bit messy, but bear with me. I'm just going to go onto a different screen just so that I can go over what I'm trying to discuss. Do you get this screen at all? Or do you not even get this screen where you can open up your devices? this down here whilst a couple of things. Yeah, there's an app. That I'd advise installing the app. The app's really nice. It's useful. You can use IP proxy and things. But what I was going to say basically is, if it's just you can't open the device itself, there's this setting here, and there's a drop down, and there is, I think it's change device. I mean, you can factory reset if it's the device that's broken, but if the device is not broke, you can change device potentially. But yeah, I'd say install the app, see if it works on the app. If not, there may be an issue. I mean, it could just be your Chrome that's causing it, so the app might fix it. But that's the thing. If the device is working from your phone, I guess it's not the device that's broken. I didn't think about that. Always try uninstall and reinstall the app. But if you're using browser, it may need to be something to do with your browser cache. Right, I'll go back to the nicer view for you guys. Well, I think it's a nicer view. Yeah, if it works on your phone, it might be something with your Chrome. But yeah, try installing the app. The app works really well. I've not had any issues with the app. No problem. Almost forgot to end my intro sprint. Right, so intro sprint's ended, so there's 2 bosses came in when I thought there's no bosses left. I want to kill these bosses so I can... So this should be... Looking in the... I cannot see them moving. Right, they are there. They're just in... Oh, right. So yeah, I'm literally moving them into the hordes on each single one. And then remove these. Wave skip. Death ray. There we go. Right, so now I need to wait for a boss to come in. And see if they get paused on the orb line. Yeah, they're on the orb line in that pause. You get 8 missions a day, don't you? Oh no, wait. I don't know. It's always best just to keep missions, just in case. One thing that I was going to double check as well is, have I got all the relics? Right, I don't have this one, but it is damage. So I'll just keep saving for... I like to get all of them, but with saving up for buying cards, I feel like it's better just to save up a little bit. Right, what I was going to do as well is... need to go onto the right bit. These. There's probably one. Perfect, that's good to hear. Oh, there's... They were clean on that. For some reason... Not gonna... Does that do anything? Doesn't look like that did anything. That's cleared it off. I'm just trying to fix... Because the chat should disappear. I didn't even realise that you're on Twitch. Apologies. Thank you for watching on Twitch, that Angry Brit. Appreciate it. Just having a quick look. Custom code is on. Custom fields. Let's enable all the emotes for it. I think I just broke it completely. It's not even showing up at all. Which one breaks it? All of them? Hit this again. That's still working. Turn that on. That's still working. Turn that on. Okay, 7TV remote seems to break it. I've got always show messages as off, but messages don't seem to fade away. There we go. See if my chat box is working properly now. I mean, YouTube's where I started streaming originally. I've just started on Twitch as well, just because I can, because basically I'm setting up for going back into doing some streams on Black Desert Online. I've not managed to carve out any time to do that just yet, but basically I am looking to stream on both at the same time. I need to finish updating everything back on my Twitch again. Bit out of date. You say it's where all the cool people are. There's what? Mashed Potato Johnson's the only one that's spoken. I believe it's quite a quiet stream tonight actually, but then that could be because I haven't streamed for a few weeks, so I don't get that many people in. I need to build back up my viewership again. That's how it works. That sentence didn't sound right to me. It bugged me, but it's fine. I'd say my Death Wave bonus isn't really any different with or without Summon. But Summon was giving me extra bosses, so big no now. That's only Chronofield, which is perma anyway. Golden Tower, perma. Poison Swamp obviously was going from perma, but now is perma. There's just Black Hole. Black Hole's the only thing that really gets screwed over. It's the most important one. So when I open up the chat bot, it clears it. Oh, no. Don't use that anymore, do I? Can move that. Only one item selected, but sure. I think the rest are being used. Is my thing not working again? Right. Because I should have done an advert, but my chatbot's being a little bit weird. I'm just going to run a advert for LDCloud. Bear with me. Whether you're a hardcore mobile gamer or just trying to automate your workflow, you know that running games on your phone 24/7 is a recipe for melted battery. If you're playing the tower, you know the struggle. To get those high wave counts to farm coins efficiently, your screen has to stay on for hours. That's where LDCloud comes in. It's a premier cloud-based Android system that's a total game changer. While there are other options out there, LD is in a league of its own. Based on extensive user feedback, it offers significantly better stability and smoother performance, and I myself can attest to that. That means no more worrying about the game crashing mid-run because your phone overheated or you forgot to put it on charge. The PC version is incredibly comprehensive, giving you a desktop-level interface to manage your game, plus LDCloud supports full IP proxy binding. But the best part for the tower players, it's set it and forget it solution. Your Cloud Phone stays running even when the LDCloud app is closed or your internet is off. Your tower keeps farming whilst you're asleep, it runs 24/7. Want to test different builds? You can run as many devices as you need simultaneously, level up multiple accounts at once without breaking a sweat or your hardware. Ready to stop killing your battery? Use the link in the description or the pinned comment to register today. You can get 6 hours of full access for just 10 cents, and you can get 50% off your first month, whichever device you choose to use. So stop burning out your phone and start gaming smarter. Download LD Cloud at the link below and take your tower to the cloud. Thank you, LD Cloud, for your support, and now back to the video. Right, there we go. So, as you will have seen just on my main tower, I've been playing since November 2023, but that's technically not completely accurate. It's probably like a year and a bit that I took off, maybe less than a year. It's around a year I took off from it anyway. So 2 years, really. Oh, a bit less than 2 years. Michael, so as EHP, what would I get as my first 5 card masteries? It's a good question. It's not straightforward, really, in my opinion. I'm just double checking something. I am tempted to rush that, but AI will not let me. So depends if you need to work on your econ part of it, but I definitely would, regardless of whether you think you need to work on your econ or not. The first one, in my opinion, that you should get. I'm not going to be able to find it on this account, am I? Because brain, not braining. It is. I don't think it's unlocked on my AI account. I'll go on with just Canon, since that's not going to die anytime soon, and it should have everything. So I was going to say recovery package chance, but I just can't find it. Here we go. It's going to be best to show it off on my main, isn't it? Because I have the masteries listed there. I was hoping to just yeah, I'll be fine. If I die, I'll be very surprised, upset. Right, so recovery package chance, first one, because at the end of the day, this gives you extra common modules, which gives you extra shards for your modules, and what that means is you're getting extra. Technically, damage isn't important, but you get extra coins and you get extra health. So 2 great things. And obviously it's going to push you to the point where you get extra substats sooner. So it's just a great mastery to have, full stop. Then after that one, it's depending on like whether you go in econ or EHP. But I would say if you're going to go down the econ route, intro sprint's great. It also can help in your tournaments, make your tournaments run a bit quicker. Wave skip and wave accelerator, and then probably extra orbs. I feel like it's more worth than coins, but a lot of people say coins technically gives you more. Hit and miss, and that would be your first 5 if you wanted to do the econ side of it. If you want to do more of a like EHP fully, then still recovery package chance for your first one, second wind for your next one, because second wind is a massive regen buff. Like once maxed out, it's 10 times on your health regen, and if you have second wind recharge maxed out, it recharges in 400 waves, and the effect lasts for 400 waves, so that's basically permanent. And then after that, regen, because at the point you're doing masteries, health is pretty much solid. You don't really need health, it's more regen, and this gives you 5 times health regen. And then after that, there's extra defense is great for tournaments, but it's a bit like it's tournament specific, so it's not as great. I would then potentially say the next best thing to get would be nuke mastery, because this slows down the enemy attack speed by 50%, and then slow aura. I'm pretty sure slow aura is at 25% because of the way that it mathematically works. So it's slow aura is not as good as nuke, but nuke obviously you have to have the nuke refresh. So because it's only for 300 waves, so you need to make sure your nuke recharges, right? I'm pretty sure that's 5. But that's not, I'm saying that's what everyone should do. I don't know the situation for everyone's tower. It may be a bit different for your own tower. But that's what I would do if I was getting them again as an EHP. So currently we would be 14th. So we've got keys, the main thing. No problem. That's. I mean, I've got merch up. I'm just double checking to make sure all my alert things work. Advanced. Okay, so I can change it in. Okay, that's fine. Okay. I'll have to look through all the. I was just looking through some technical stuff. I was curious to make sure it was going to work. I was just thinking, my AI tower is just doing a farming run, so I could technically get rid of that. But it's still there, still doing something. I think I need to put labels, like visible labels, which tower is which. I think layout wise, I may actually. Hang on. If I was to go to more of a layout like this, right? I could put the title above each one. Maybe move my camera. I don't know. But yeah, so I could technically go to a more like layout like this. So they're all pretty much equal, and just put a label on each one, rather than have it like my main one. Obviously, is obvious in this way, but the others are a bit harder to see. Is all I'm thinking. All right. Just, I mean, I'm looking on it like on a side screen that. And decide how to describe how small it is. I'm probably looking at it on a screen that's 15-inch, maybe, like the size that it's showing on my display. So it looks really small and hard to differentiate. But I guess if you're on an actual proper computer screen, full screen, because I'm not full screen on there, It looks a bit clearer and easier to read. Just me being pedantic, basically. Yeah, as long as it's fine, that's the main thing. So, just thinking realistically. Eighth would be amazing. But to get eighth, I need to go 1,112. To get sixth, I'd have to go 1,600, basically. That's not going to happen. I'm not quite there yet. My goal is over 1,100. And what did I get last time? I mean, yeah, so if I can get the same as last time, my stats are a little bit higher with my regen, but I don't have the attack chip anymore. Oh, so that is working. It is still posting the link. It's just a bit slow. Just that's supposed to be every half an hour. I've been streaming for almost an hour, and it's only come up once. That's definitely not a 30-minute timer. I'll have to look into that. So, baby HP just died earlier than I thought it would. I wasn't paying much attention to it, to be fair. So, what happens? Back to there. And cards. Reset 1. Really should just change the name of that to farm. And it's not typing because of a thing which I figured out a little while ago, at least, so it's not so bad. It's because I press Alt when I open it. It thinks that I'm on the emoji keyboard, so it won't type when I type. Excuse me, officer. Why is my health regen failing already? My defense is still 94.78. I think my regen's failing. It just feels like it's slower. Yeah, that should be fine. Still got 100 waves and 2.7 to go. But I feel like my second wind's still going to go off before the bosses. Before the fleets, unfortunately. On the plus side, the tanks are reducing the amount of bosses that can get through to my wall, generally, because they are making it so that bosses are sat on my orb line. So they're taking much more orb hits until the ultimate disappears. They're still getting through. They're all getting through in the same place as well. I would be half tempted to move my orbs back in the edge of the tanks rather than having them. I feel like that might actually work better. It's not that far in. I'll put them there as well. I feel like that might actually help me more with the fact that the bosses are getting stuck on tank ultimates for longer than they're getting stuck by energy net. The energy net, they only stay that long. Tanks have the potential just to pause them there. If I can melt the ones that get stuck on the tank wall, not enough of a tank wall there, unfortunately. An idea. I didn't think mind. It's not much different. I was just thinking I didn't change my target priority, but I feel like it's not going to make much of a difference at all. I'll just leave closest. In that one, definitely stayed probably about the same, to be fair. That one's staying on the orb line much longer. Got annihilated by my orbs. I think that is the best way to go, having them sat on the orb line. On the tank wall line, even. But yeah, there's times when that's going to happen. I don't know why that... Oh, wait, does that mean my chronofield turned off? My chronofield shouldn't turn off. Just that went straight in. Not even at an angle, just directly at me. And it was bloody fast as well. Chronofield shouldn't be failing. Maybe I should get an extra 10 seconds on it just in case. But Not even in my assist slot. 20 seconds. In theory, it shouldn't drop, but that looked like it dropped. Yeah, so we're solid there at least. I mean, the bosses are only kind of hitting my wall once. It's tanks getting pushed into my wall and scatters that are doing the damage at the moment from the looks of it. Right, just trying to sort something with my... That looks like that changed, and I'll go back to the way that... oh god. I don't know why my chat went that weird. I'm just trying to sort something with my chat and it's going weird. Fine. I'm just trying to see if there's a way to stop the animation on the background of the chat. Should really be paying attention to the game instead, but you know. I'll behave now. I've lost my wall. A really awkward time. I am 4 waves off getting my first fleet. I need a little bit of luck here, but I do have some scatters coming in, annoyingly. That is not what I wanted. I would have ideally needed those tanks to keep the bosses out of the way. Right, come on. What fleet we getting? About a second win something. I did not see the fleet come in, which... Oh, there we go. It's up here. Am I going to get my wall back? I just got my wall back, but I might lose it straight away. I think I'll be lucky to keep my wall. So 925 the next. I need to make a thing for me to see. Hang on, I'm going to do this now. So new sheet. So 895. 925 955 985 1000. Oops, I put 100 there. 1005 10035. Oops, no, 1035. I know how to numbers. 1065 1095. Believe this is right. And then that would be 1100. And then 1125. I've not got any higher than that, so we'll just leave it as that for now. Just a little thing that I've just put myself so I can see easier when the next fleet's going to be. Yeah, that's... I can see what my problem is now, because my chrono field is going down. I need more chrono field uptime. So that chrono field also has a damage reduction on it as well. Which fleet are we getting this time? A commander. I'll not do anything about this commander because second wind is going to be used to kill it. We got second wind. I just realized something that I should really do, right? I should turn off my golden tower. Cause then my black hole and my death wave should be quicker. It doesn't look like it does it. I've not got my reverse nexus on, have I? There. Won't affect it. My brain was just not braining there. Just thinking of a trick to try and help me out a little bit because I was thinking, what if my black hole's going down as well? I don't get why my chrono field's going down. My wall went down. My demon mode's activated. That's rough. It would be tempting to... I'm just thinking if my black hole goes down as well as that, it's what, 49 seconds or 50-second cooldown. But then if I had my golden tower off, I can get down to 41-second cooldown. Because that's basically what used my my demon mode there. My black hole will have gone down as well as my chrono field, most likely. Can't believe my chrono field. Because that's the thing, G-Comp does chrono field as well, does it not? Only poison swamp that doesn't do. But I've watched it go down because enemies just went in a straight line. I mean, I'm happy I've still got my nuke, but I'm not happy at the fact that we're not looking good. Yeah, I was wanting to get to 1,112. Looks like my wall's about to go down. Right, so we're at maximum heat now. Why is that ray doing so much damage? And 5. Which one we get in this time? Should have been a fleet coming at 1,005. Unless I got my maths wrong. Is it supposed to be 1,015? 985. Yeah, 1,015. I knew I'd done my maths wrong. 45. Then 75. 1,105. That's better. So 15. I ideally want to save my nuke in case a commander comes in, but I may have to nuke before a commander comes in. The next one's 45. Because nuke is going to keep my wall up for longer, but yeah. My chrono field's dropping. Oh, when did my wall drop? I literally looked, didn't see the wall explode at all. I was looking at the screen. It wasn't there suddenly. So I've got to be super cautious. I've at least got... I don't even think Nuke's going to save me unless I can get my wall back up. It's doubtful. Right, I've got one more energy shield and my wall's nowhere near being ready. Right, so I need to pay attention to anything getting closer to me. I'm going to have to nuke if something gets too close. But there is a fucking scatter coming in, and nuke doesn't deal with scatters whatsoever. I'm going to nuke now. I've just got no choice, really. I'm not getting to 1,100 whatsoever. Annoying. Like, it's so weird though, right? Because my recovery package chance down is 84%. So I should be getting a single recovery package every minute, because that's all I need to keep this going perma. Technically every 2 minutes is all I need, because it's currently giving me 20 seconds reduction and it's only a 10-second difference, but it's still dropping. Doesn't make sense that my chronofield keeps dropping. I don't think my attack chip would have given me enough to make a difference here. I think my main problem is my ultimate weapon's going down, despite having Galaxy Compressor on there. So I have a feeling that health is my problem rather than regen, because that wall just vanished. Well, damage reduction is my problem, I guess, technically, because I'm losing my damage reduction, which increases the damage that I take in one hit. I guess regen would help me right here. That ray damage is... I don't know where that... That. The question is, what is my build lacking? That is what I've got to figure out. that time it just advertised in 28 minutes, which doesn't help. There we go, that's the full thing. I really want to turn off that animation. So, what do you think? I mean, that's a pretty thing there. But what do you think would have got me those extra 30 waves or 40 waves that I needed? I'm currently at 8th, which is amazing. But unfortunately, I will be going down to 9th. But that's still 6 keys, so I can't complain. If I got rid of black hole size, I could potentially next to death wave quantity would be just. I'm thinking I clearly need. That's understandable. I mean, you can still comment even if you're not in Legends. Just what do you think are needed there, basically? So 230 to get a single second on duration for Chronofield. Pretty sure there's no extra labs for my Chronofield. Ultimate weapon. So ideally, I need an extra 10 seconds on here, but right, I will leave Deathwave quantity because I want that. Chronofield duration, cooldown. That's 7 seconds. I need 10 seconds to make it guaranteed perma. Let's keep the new one for now. That only translates to 2.38 seconds, so it's not going to be enough. Tell you what, need an ancestral, any of them. Come on, please. Right. Oh, Golden Tower cooldown. Why is that ticked? Don't need the Golden Tower on this one. Got so excited that I got an ancestral and it was the wrong. Human. Right, there we go. So I've got a Chronofield cooldown, but obviously it's in the wrong slot. So I get 3.4 seconds. This one's got 2 slots I can reroll. This has also got 2 slots I can reroll. That's a good thing, actually. So I don't want to lose my cooldown black hole size, really. So I will go back to being allowed mythic on these. learning through it so much quicker now. 950 per one. But we'll go to legendary as well. Nope. Oh well. We'll keep the previous. But 3.4 seconds will help a little bit, but I don't think it's enough. I feel like that it was dropping for longer than 3.4 seconds. Also, I've got black hole duration on here. I don't even think having all the black hole duration and cooldowns would be enough. If I got my attack back, again, I don't think that would be enough. Rough. It really is rough. And that says 56, but it definitely said... Oh, no, yeah, that's because I've got the extra a little bit now. That should help next time. I'm not going to run again, I don't think. I'm not going to get the extra time needed, but the next time we get this battle condition, at least I've combated this a little bit. There's nothing I can do for black hole. I could increase my size of my black hole so that I can take size from probably the best bet. If I could take size out of this, then yeah, I've got a couple of things that I need to work on, I think. I want to change these two around though. Just going to do a quick milestone run to see how it goes. Yeah, I'll leave those on. Yeah, second win still pops too early. Well, just Cannon's going strong, still in its tournament. That is annoying. I feel like I could have got 8th, because obviously I'm going to get knocked down by one. Well, I might not have it now, but I'm on the right path, I guess, is the best way to look at it. Yeah, no, it looks like I am getting weaker. Oh, I say getting weaker. I'm weaker since I respect a few things off. Makes sense, though, to be fair, that my build's going to be weaker because I changed things to get more Econ. Even if I nuke right before the end of this. If I get more commanders, I'm still not going to do well. So yeah, I'll just end this run. I'll save myself some pointlessness. And since we're still running the just cannon one, I am going to go into my normal, going to respec. And then lab 1 was all the way back up here. Utility. Lab 2. Cards. Mastery. So this one was wave skip. Then this one was intro sprint. And then this one was extra orb. And then this one was back up. Oops, back up, not down. No. Yeah, utilities minimized. Planes per kill. Then this was all still max. Super crits was also max, but rend armor untouched. I could spend everything in rend armor and have nothing left. Health tree completely max. And not into enhancements just yet. Utility. Not far off maxing out, it's 600. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the rest is in here. So just need to go back to the amounts that I wrote down. So here we were at 6, 6, because we want 10 in attack speed. Now here our health was at 212. And then regen 24, so just and absolute. I'm in 2 minds. Like it's not really that helpful, to be fair. Wall health was at 12. Then orb size 43. So 12, 4, 12, 3. And then cash at 3. Coins 56. And then cells 55. 3 upgrades 29. Recovery package untouched 23 for this. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 5. 9, and then 1, 2, 3. Well, I've got 33Q left now, which is up from what I had beforehand, but that makes sense because I've got, since the last time I respec'd, enhancement discount twice. That's like a 5% cheaper on enhancements. I will get 6 keys this time, so module rerolls will be cheaper, and discount enhancements. They're basically the next two things I'm going to get, because I get 6 keys, and then I'll keep going up a little while going through this center, but I'm going to keep making progress. So with the 33 left, hang on. That's why I have 33 left. It's 1, 2. I've got less left than I thought I was supposed to have, actually. I'm sure this was at 530. Everything else is where it's supposed to be. Oh well, something's wrong. I don't know what's wrong, but labs are correct. It's fine. I'll be getting everything that I need anyway. Back down to tier 15. I need to do a tier 16 utility run, but I've just proven that that's pointless. Oh. It's actually higher coin per hour now. Might actually be worth running a tier 16 run. Anyway, I think I'm going to end the stream now. My cannon's still going, I just realised. So we'll wait. We'll see how well my cannon does. I think I'll do a tier 16 run overnight, but yeah, we'll just test it out. But I do need to. Fine. It does earn a little bit extra points per hour, but I think I didn't survive long enough for it to be worth it. We'll just experiment. Oh yeah, I need to run one last advert actually. Whether you're a hardcore mobile gamer or just trying to automate your workflow, you know that running games on your phone 24/7 is a recipe for melted battery. If you're playing the tower, you know the struggle. To get those high wave counts to farm coins efficiently, your screen has to stay on for hours. That's where LDCloud comes in. It's a premier cloud-based Android system that's a total game changer. While there are other options out there, LD is in a league of its own. Based on extensive user feedback, it offers significantly better stability and smoother performance, and I myself can attest to that. I'll let you know after the advert. That means no more worrying about the game crashing mid-run because your phone overheated or you forgot to put it on charge. The PC version is incredibly comprehensive, giving you a desktop-level interface to manage your game, plus LDCloud supports full IP proxy binding. But the best part for the tower players, it's set it and forget it solution. Your cloud phone stays running even when the LDCloud app is closed or your internet is off. Your tower keeps farming whilst you're asleep, it runs 24/7. Want to test different builds? You can run as many devices as you need simultaneously, level up multiple accounts at once without breaking a sweat or your hardware. Ready to stop killing your battery? Use the link in the description or the pinned comment to register today. You can get 6 hours of full access for just 10 cents, and you can get 50% off your first month, whichever device you choose to use. So stop burning out your phone and start gaming smarter. Download LDCloud at the link below and take your tower to the cloud. Thank you LDCloud for your support, and now back to the video. Right, so I'm annoyed. Quite simply. That's the wrong one. 40 waves or 35 waves off, get in 8th because this person still hasn't run. Unless they forget to run, then I'll be okay. But basically 40 waves off. And what happened, which has really annoyed me, oh my god, what a waste of a start of a farming run. At least I noticed. What happened was, despite having, so this was in this slot, I just changed it over for doing a tier 20 test. My ultimate weapons were dropping. They weren't staying perma. So my chrono field dropped twice. I don't think my black hole dropped, but in theory, if my chrono field dropped, my black hole will have dropped as well. Basically, what I've just done is I've got this. I just pulled ancestral chrono field down, which gives me 3.4 seconds extra, but I still don't think that'll be enough to make a difference this tournament. I'm not going to do another run. So I'm just going to accept that I end up 9th, which sucks, but what can I do? It's made me feel like I want to make a little bit of a push, though, as well. Like, not this one. If I... Oh, there we go, that's that one finished. Currently 6th. Basically, if I get black hole, and that's what, 136, that would be 136, and then it's 4, isn't it? So 8 seconds, 9, 10 seconds, because I'm assuming the 3/6s are pointless. Oh, but I need this to be ancestral. Yeah, oh yeah, I also need to do that quick. Just trying to work something out. So... $46 duration. No, I don't think it would be permanent still. I'd still need G-Comp if that was the case. But I do feel like Chrono Loop dropping affected me more. Because what? I was like, what's the damage reduction? Damage reduction is 25%. It's not that much, really, is it? But if the black hole's going down, that's an 80% damage reduction, so that does make a difference. Getting those extras on... Yeah. I think I need to get extras on my black hole to make it more permanent. Like, more likely to stay up. I think that's the only way I'm going to get more consistent there. Right, anyway, so that's everything's done on their actual runs, so I will start up this farming run test. Because tier 16 should be a little bit better, but I don't think I'll survive as long. That's put some questions in my head of how I can do better. Especially with those battle conditions. I'm not going to be able to change my... I know that it's in the right place. Ask Meg. Not doing well. Forgot this as well. The ally needs to go back to summon. And delete these horrible, pointless ones. I'll delete that one as well. Really only a couple of runs between them. Oh no, that was earlier today. I was trying to work out if there was a way, but I think you still need G-Comp. So it won't let me show it. But what I was thinking, I think there is technically a way, but you'd need perma 100% substat from this. So you get 4, 8, 4, 8 seconds on these. So it would be an extra 16 seconds. Minus 10. But what you can do to assist in it, right? I'll show you in here. Because if you look, so Black Hole is currently cooldown of 50 seconds, 46 seconds because of the sync. We turn off Golden Tower, that goes down to 31 seconds. So I've got 31 seconds with a 39-second duration. So it is possible, yeah. Yeah, Multiverse Nexus instead of G-Comp would guarantee it. Yeah, you're sacrificing something else that could go in that slot, but it would guarantee that Black Hole can't go down. I'm actually closer to it than I thought I was. Let's turn my Golden Tower back on, though. Imagine leaving that off for my farming run. I think I'm going to look at doing that for next tourney, maybe. Well, not next tournament, but I think that's part of my plan going forward. Moving away from G-Comp. What do you mean did it break my sync? Everything's perma. I have perma Golden Tower. Almost perma Death Wave. And perma Black Hole. I have no sync whatsoever. It is very nice. Yeah, okay. So the only thing is Death Wave quantity. No, I do have Death Wave. Yeah, so it is pretty much perma here. But I think I'm tempted to push this up so that when I do get the ultimate weapon battle condition, or actually, That's what I was thinking, basically. What do I need it? Access still +1. That's basically what I was thinking. Is it worth pushing this unique effect up to Ancestral? But if I was to do that, what would I put in? Oh, actually, I could have extra range in my Flamebot, which would give me more reliability. Attack speed could be useful. I mean, I'm only using poison. So I mean, I was planning on getting this for the 30% chance to get enemies to miss anyway. I was just thinking, what's G comp really giving me when I've got everything perma right now? I mean, I was thinking of getting my assist up anyway because it would give me full primordial collapse in my farming runs. But what is G comp really giving me in my farming runs? Oh yeah, no, it's still giving me stuff in my farming runs because I have to keep Golden Tower run, which yeah, no, that's fine. I was just thinking weirdly. Yes and no, but like it's a weird one. Because I'm not focusing on my econ. So I kind of use Multiverse Nexus for my econ substats. Which is where I'd have the issue if I was to use this. I mean, Deathwave still helps. Just, yeah, I need Chronofield reduction on here. Oh, there's too many problems of going MVN over G-Comp, but G-Comp's not reliable enough is my problem. Oh, my Deathwave cooldown's 50. But my problem is my Golden Tower's duration isn't long enough. Because my Golden Tower duration, oops, didn't mean to turn it off. I want to open it. It's only 51 seconds. And Deathwave is currently 32-second cooldown, technically. Yeah, that's for. So I'm currently got Golden Tower cooldown, but I don't have Golden Tower duration pulled. But again, what would I put on rather than multi-verse nexus in my farming run, really? I think there's not really anything else I'd put it on. But my harmony is, again, I use that for my tournament run, so it's a tournament build rather than a like substat build for health build even. I know what I'm saying, I'm not saying the right word. Econ. I need like a secondary one, which I don't like doing that. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna look to end the stream now because it's getting late. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Ciao for now. Thank you for all the advice as well, Mashed.